How's it going, folks? Shane here at Double L&S Farm. Got another busy day lined up. We got to get our garden all sorted out. It's a bit of a mess right now. We haven't got it planted. We haven't done anything. We've been so busy doing other stuff. So today we're going to try and get some of it knocked out, maybe get some stuff planted. So for those of you that have followed the channel, we set this up about a month ago maybe. Tarped off as much as we could there, and then covered the rest with straw. There's some winter rye growing up through it. That's no big deal. So what we're going to do today is try and get all of our planting beds sorted out and get this cleaned up and neat looking so that we can hopefully get some seeds in the ground today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so it'll be a good day for it. But let's get to it. All right, so first things first, let's get this tall stuff mowed down, get it all cleaned up, and then we'll start mapping everything out and laying out where we want our beds. All right, there we go. Got everything kind of cleaned up, tidied up a little bit. Got a new tarp down there where we're going to solarize that section, get all the weeds killed down. Now, to lay out how we're going to do this and get all this mulch raked off to the side so that we can plant, and then we'll probably take it and put it in the walkways. So let's get to it. We got our beds all laid out, we got our walkways all laid out, so here's what it looks like. So what I did was I kind of staked out everything. You can see right here I got a stake, and then I put just some surveyor line. And so our beds are going to be 40 inches wide, and then our walkways will be 18 inches. And so far we have 4 beds. I'm sorry, 3 beds. And we still have some room to grow over here. So we'll probably get to that a little bit later. I'm not going to get to all of that today. There's a lot of grass growing in there that I kind of need to kill out, so I'll put some cardboard on it and snuff it out. Not that that's the end of the world, but now, since we're going with a no-till growing method, we've done this in the past. I'll put in a clip here of a picture of our old garden. We used wood chips in the past, and they presented a problem. We loved them. They build up the soil. They do great things. The problem with the wood chips is they're a pain to deal with when you have to plant. We never liked that. You have to really kind of, rake them out of the way and then put them back. and it was just a big pain. So I think we're going to be using some wood chips here, but I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll probably use them in the walkways rather than using them in the actual bed. So I've been really paying a lot of attention and watching a lot of no-till growers. It's a YouTube channel. I definitely recommend that everybody check it out. Jesse does a great job of explaining everything. So we're going to be using a little bit of his stuff and a little bit of what's his name, Jeff Lawton, and kind of taking principles from both of them and putting them into this garden. So today we're going to be broad forking to aerate the soil and loosen it up some. So this is my first time broad forking. I managed to get a broad fork from a friend that I'm borrowing, so that we kind of based everything layout wise off of it. The broad fork is 20 inches wide, and that's why our beds are 40 inches, because it's a nice, easy layout that way. And plus 40-inch beds, that's kind of a even compromise. 48 inches is just too much. 48 or 40 inches is enough that I could probably step over it with a minor hop in there maybe. But anyway, well, that's enough for now. Let's get to doing some work. All right. Well, there we go. Everything's broad forked. Yeah, our soil's in pretty rough shape out here. It's a good sight better than it was last year, but it still needs a lot of work. And this part right here, this is compost that I put in here. Got a little bit of a root clod there. That's good. We want that. But yeah, not too bad. It's getting better. But anyway, all right. Well, now to plant some stuff, I think. That didn't take too long. Soil's still really compacted and really rocky. Boy, if I got paid a penny for every rock. But, all right, well, let's get to it. Now for the fun. We're going to try out something I've never used before. We just got it. I've heard great reviews about it, so, well, here it goes. So here's what we got. An earthway seeder. So I'm not going to go into too much depth on it. There's plenty of stuff out on YouTube. But the short and skinny of it is you got this hopper here that you put your seeds in. It has these interchangeable plates. We have this one set for beets because that's what we're going to be planting. And you'll see this front tire here has some cleats on it. So the way it works is it's ground driven. So those cleats grab the ground, spin this belt, which in turn spins the plate in here. The plate will pick up seeds. There's a little hole right here. That plate will pick up the seeds, drop it down here into this hole here, which has a little plow on the front, and it's adjustable. You can adjust your depth here, and that'll break the ground. The seed will fall in. Has a chain back here to kind of drag the dirt over it, and this back wheel is flat to kind of compact the ground. So that is more or less how it works. Let's get some stuff in the ground. Okay, so there we go. We got our beets put in. Now we're going to be planting some beans, so we're going to switch out the plate in the earthway. There's plenty of videos out on YouTube. You can look them up on how it works and switching them out. Anyway, so we have 4 rows of beets here, and now we're going to plant some rows of beans down the middle. And I think that's all we're going to get to today. The earthway did okay. I will say that, our soil here is a little lumpy right now. It's kind of dry, not as broken up as it could be. I think that makes a little bit of a difference, but the earthway seemed to do okay. We'll see how everything germinates and comes up. But anyway, all right, let's get to planting some beans. Well, folks, I think we're done for the day. We got all of our seeds in that we wanted to get in today, and I got to do some chores. But it's not perfect, but it'll have to do for now. All right, don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. Just get something in the ground, watch it grow, and keep improving. Well, that's it. Guess I'm signing off. Have a good day. God bless.